Yes.
Okay. Sitara's mom is also there. Okay, fine. So what we are going to do is first I'm going to show you all a little bit of a little cartoon, and you all will see the cartoon, and then we'll try to figure out the story. Okay. Now as I start the cartoon, if you all can't hear the sound, then show me a thumbs down. If you can hear the sound, show me a thumbs up. Can you all do that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's watch this little cartoon.
चीकू चाचा घड़ी में चूहा नाचा। चीकू चीकू चाचा घड़ी में चूहा नाचा। चीकू चीकू चाचा घड़ी में चूहा नाचा। घड़ी ने एक बजाया, चूहा नीचे आया। जुहे की शादी है, मुझे बुलावा आया है। आज जुहे की शादी है, मुझे बुलावा आया है। खूब मिठाई खाएंगे, मोटे होकर आएंगे। खूब मिठाई खाएंगे, मोटे होकर आएंगे। अरे अरे आज जुहे की शादी है, खूब मिठाई खाएंगे हम और तुम भी। चलो चलो चलते हैं। चीकू चीकू चाचा घड़ी में चूहा नाचा। चीकू चीकू चाचा घड़ी में चूहा नाचा।
चलो, वेरी गुड। ओके, सब लोग ताली बजाओ। तारा, कैन यू क्लैप? ओके, एंड व्हाट इज क्लैप कॉल्ड इन हिंदी? बोलो, ताली
ताली
बजाओ।
ताली बजाओ।
वेरी गुड। सो दिस इज ताली एंड दिस इज चुटकी। तो सब लोग चुटकी बजाओ। सितारा को चुटकी। ओके, गुड जॉब, वेरी गुड। ओके, वीर, कैन आई सी योर फेस? If you want, are you okay turning your camera on? Good job. How are you doing? How are you doing today?
Okay, I'm doing good.
I'm doing good.
Very good. Now, how do you say I'm doing good in Hindi? Say, repeat after me. Say, बोलो,
मैं अच्छा कर रहा हूँ हिंदी में।
फिर बोलो, मैं अच्छा हूँ।
अच्छा हूँ।
Okay, so that is what boys say. What will the girls say? So Sienna, you say मैं अच्छी हूँ।
अच्छा हूँ।
अच्छी। No, you are a girl, so you have to say अच्छी. Say मैं अच्छी हूँ।
मैं अच्छी हूँ।
So we just saw a cartoon. Now we are going to learn what happened in that cartoon. Okay, so we are going to go and see this.
Chiku chuha. Chiku chiku chacha.
So this is Chiku Chiku Chacha. And who knows what does the word Chacha mean?
Chacha means
He knows? Yes, Arjun, batao.
Bolo.
I think the word Chacha means. I actually don't know. Oh, I forgot.
You don't know?
I thought I knew, but I
What
don't.
does it mean? Say kaka.
Can I know what Chacha means?
Uncle.
Diana,
Oh,
do you
no,
know what Chacha? Okay, Arjun, we are going to only speak by turns. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
If you want to say something, you'll raise your hand. Okay. Now, when I'm speaking to one person, others try to go on mute because I don't want to hear the background noise. Okay. And then when I call upon you, you speak. So, Sienna, do you know what the word Chacha means?
Uncle.
Uncle. Now, there are two kinds of uncles, right? There is mother's brother and there is father's brother. Chacha is whose brother? Mother's brother or father's brother? He's your... Yes, Arjun, tell me.
Your father's younger brother.
Oh, father's younger brother is called Chacha, right? And father's older brother is called Tau. Okay? So there are two different, so many different words in Hindi. But anyway, so now this guy is called Chacha, Chiku, Chacha. Okay. Now Arjun, how many uncles do you have?
How many? A lot.
You have a lot of uncles. How many? 4, 5. Can you count them on fingers, or they are more than 10?
I actually don't know.
You don't know? Okay. So we'll come to that in a minute. But anyway, so this guy, who is this guy? Sitara, who is this? Sitara, come off mute.
Can you say who is this?
Mouse.
Mouse.
A mouse, right? And what is a mouse called in Hindi? Sitara says Chuha. And this Chuha's name is Chiku. So he's Chiku Chacha. So we are calling the Chuha, the mouse, as an uncle. Okay? Now why do we respect our animals? So we also respect the mouse. So that's why we are calling it Chacha. So coming back to Arjun. Arjun, how many Chachas do you have? Say you had 5, right? How many Chachas? Siana, let's ask Siana. Siana, how many Chachas do you have?
He has how many brothers? One brother. But he has one chacha.
One Chacha. One Chacha. No, that's wrong. You have 2 Chachas. You have one Chacha, and then you have one more Chacha called Chiku Chacha from today.
Okay. The mouse is your other
Okay, so
chacha.
everybody got 2 Chachas from today. If you had 1, you got 2. You got another Chacha. Okay? So let's see what the Chacha. So let's talk about this. So Siana, you are going to read this sentence. Siana, say Chiku, Chacha,
Chacha.
घड़ी में चूहा नाचा. So what does this mean? Can you read it for me, Siana? Can you read the English part for me?
Chiku and the mouse dancing in the box.
Yeah, the Chiku uncle, who is the mouse, dancing in the clock. So we know Uncle Chacha. So let's find out what the word for clock. The Hindi word for clock is ghadi. So ghadi. Ghadi. Nacha is to dance. Nacha is to dance. Nacha is to dance. So, Siana, like to dance?
हाँ जी.
हाँ, सियाना क्या डांस करती हो? कहाँ डांस करती हो?
KJ dance.
Okay, good job. What about Arjun? Arjun likes to dance?
No.
No, somebody told me you dance in the shower when the water is
I
too
do
cold.
not. I do
Oh.
not.
Sitara is sure that you dance in the shower. She is telling us yes. What about Sitara? Does
I
she
do
dance?
not. I do not dance in the shower. I do not.
Okay. Okay. So now this Chiku
hand rapidly to change the heat of the water.
Okay. So this Chiku Chacha is a funny fellow. He went up to the clock, into the ghadi, and he started dancing there. And then what happened? Let's read the next slide. Let's have Sitara read this with me. Sitara, read with me. Say, घड़ी ने एक बजाया चूहा नीचे आया. So can you read the English part for me, the meaning?
Yeah. When the clock rang 1, the mouse came down.
Yeah, when the ghadi, clock means ghadi, when the clock rang 1 and the mouse, which is the chuha, came niche. So the niche means down. So ghadi ne ek bajaya, chuha niche aaya. And Siana, why do you think the chuha came down when the ghadi made the sound? Chuha niche kyun aaya?
Guess. Make a guess. Socho.
Can you guess? Siana, you don't have to ask mommy. You have to give me the answer.
you
If you
didn't
don't
see
know the answer, you can say I don't
It
know. That's okay.
was. It was scared it was gonna fall off.
Oh, he thought he would fall off. Yeah, it could be the case. He says. So say, चूहे को
चूहे तो
लगा
लगा
वो गिर जाएगा.
जाएगा.
Yeah, that is what he felt. He would fall off. Okay. And the chooha down, and what did he do after that? So Sienna is going to read this with me. Sienna say, आज चूहे की शादी है.
शादी है. मुझे बुलावा
आया है.
आया है.
Today is the chooha's wedding. What is the Hindi word for wedding? Shadi.
It is
And
not.
who has
Wedding, I have been invited.
Oh, I have been invited. So Sienna has been invited to the chooha's wedding. So Sienna, are you going to chooha's wedding?
Auntie.
Sienna is going to. और किसको जाना है? Who wants to go with Sienna to chooha's wedding?
Not me.
No. Oh, Sitara wants to. Oh yeah. So you got a buddy there.
Do you want
Sienna and
to go?
Sitara to chooha's wedding. Let's see what happens. What about Veer? Are you there? Can
Veer is here. We are here, but it's just that I have a little one right now. He is just creating a mess, so that's why I have the audio off.
No worries. No worries. Okay. Okay. So what is happening there is, so let's see. Let's have Arjun read this sentence with me. Arjun bolo. खूब मिठाई
Except, खूब मिठाई
खाएंगे.
खाएंगे.
मोटे होकर
मोटे होकर
आएंगे.
आएंगे.
So, can you give us the meaning? Read the meaning for us.
We would eat lots of sweets. We would become fat.
Yeah. So if you go to chooha's wedding and if you eat lot of food and mithai, what would happen to you? You'll become mota. Who wants to become mota? Okay, Arjun, don't take off your clothes. We don't want you to see you how mota you are.
Ew.
Okay. So you can go to chooha's wedding or any party, but eat little food. Don't eat too much sweet. Otherwise, you'll become mota like Chiku Chacha. Okay? Got it? Everybody understand?
Normal amount of food.
Yeah. So this is a little story of chooha's wedding. Everybody understood the story? Any questions about it?
No questions.
Okay. So now what we are going to do is we are going to learn the Hindi letters. So I'm going to go to Hindi letters now, and we will have one by one everybody read these letters. So let's start with Sitara. Sitara, come off mute. Now I want Arjun and Sienna to go on mute, but whatever Sitara is, I will tell Sitara to repeat. You all will keep on repeating also. Sienna, go on mute. Arjun, go on mute. Yeah. Now everybody, the way this Hindi class works is I normally work with one person, but whatever I'm telling that person to repeat, everybody else repeats who's on mute. I should see your lips moving. So because I want everybody to get this, okay? But I can only hear one person at one time. So we'll do each slide with one person. So we'll start with Sienna. Sienna, say Hindi. Sienna, repeat after me. Hindi.
Hindi.
Varnamala.
One.
Mala.
Varnamala. So Hindi Varnamala is Hindi ABCD, the Hindi alphabet. So let's learn what is the Hindi alphabet. The first thing we are going to learn is vowels. So Sitara, repeat with A,
A.
E, E,
E.
U, A. Arjun and Sienna, keep on saying these. O, Aha.
Aha.
So now what we are going to do is, Sitara, we are going to sing these, and we are going to sing these in tune of the ABCD song. So say E, E, U, A, O, aha,
Oh, oh.
aha, O, aha. Okay, so I'm going to sing it fast. I'm fast to show you, and later on I'll send you a video which has the recording of this. E, E, U, A, O, aha, O, aha. This is the tune of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, or E, E, U, A, O, aha, O, aha. Everybody understood that? Okay, when I ask you a question, if you are mute, show me a thumb up if you have understood. If you're not understood, show me a thumb down. Or if you have a question, raise your hand so I know that what's happening. Okay, good job. Yes, Arjun, come off mute and ask me the question.
So if they ask you, since I can temporarily unmute myself, so that means can I just say the answer?
Yeah, what do you want to ask?
That's what I was asking. Like if you ask a question, can I say the answer out loud and then mute myself?
Yeah, so if you have a question, raise your hand and I'll call upon you and then you can ask your question. Okay?
Okay.
Every time. Okay, so now Arjun, you are now wait a minute. What I want to show you all is this is the Hindi letters, right, in the red color. The one in blue colors are the English equivalent. So you see this I write an A. For I write an A with a bar. Similarly, E, I write an I. E, I write I with a bar. Got it? So these are the English equivalents. Okay, so we'll go to the next slide, and this time Arjun is going to repeat after me, and Sitara. Well, no, let's have Sienna repeat after me. Sienna, repeat after me. So Sienna, come off mute. Sienna, can you come off mute? Know how to come off mute? Yeah. Sienna, repeat after me. Say ka, kha,
Ka,
ka, gha,
ga,
nga,
na,
nga, cha, cha,
cha, cha,
ja, za,
ja, ja,
tha, nya.
janya,
Okay, so we are going to sing these. Sienna. Ka, kha, ga, gha,
ga, 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 ga,
nga, 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 nga,
na, 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 na,
cha, cha, ja, za,
cha, cha, za, ja, ja,
tha, nya, jha, nya.
ji, ji, na, ya.
Okay, good job. Very good, Sienna. Okay, next slide. We are going to have Arjun say it with me. So Sitara, Sienna, you go on mute. Arjun, come off mute. Arjun, say ta, tha,
Ta, tha,
da, ra,
da, ra,
dha, dha, na,
tha, ra, na,
ta, tha,
da, tha,
da, dha,
da, dha,
na.
na.
Okay, now, Arjun, do you want more computer games or less computer games?
I don't know.
Okay, if mummy says I'm going to buy you a new game, do you want it or you don't want it?
I do want it.
So you want more games, right? Than what you have, right? So the more is always better, right? The more things you have, you're better. So what happens in English, there are only 26 letters. In Hindi, we have many, many more letters. So more in Hindi. So what happens in Hindi, we have two kinds of T's. So say ta
Da,
and ta.
da,
Similarly, we have so many kinds of D's. Da, 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 dha, dha, dha. So what do we do? When we are writing English equivalents, it becomes difficult. So this T is the regular T. This T I write with two lines. Do you see the two lines?
yes.
You see two lines? Similarly, tha and this tha and tha with two lines. And then we have da and dha. but here I use the Greek letter for D, which is called delta. So I use a different kind of D. But you all will get used to all this a little later. Okay. So then next slide, let me have Sitara read it with me. Sitara, come off mute. Sitara say pa,
Pa,
pa fa,
pa, fa,
pa bha ma,
pa, ma, pa,
yara,
yara,
yara, lava.
lava.
Very good. Okay. And then thank you, Sitara. And then let's see, somebody else is joining the class. So we have, let's see who is coming in. Who is coming into the class? We have Miti coming into the class. Miti, are you there?
Yes,
Is it Miti? Is that how you call yourself?
yes,
Miti, do you want to turn your camera on?
yes.
I can see you. Yeah, good job, Miti. How are you? So, Miti, this is what we are going to do. Can you see my screen? Can you repeat? Okay, Miti, say with me. Say sh,
Yellow, blue, yellow.
sh,
Sasa, sasra, sasra,
sah,
saha,
chatra,
sakra, katla,
chatra,
gna,
dwa,
Siklasna, salana, mama.
and dwa. Okay. Okay. So this was the alphabet which we did. Okay. So we are going to work on this later on in other classes. We finished the alphabet. Now we are going to go on to learn about little words and sentences. Okay. So we will go with start the slideshow again. Okay, we'll start with Sitara. Sitara, come off mute. Everybody else will be on mute, but keep on saying whatever Sitara is repeating. You all also have to say it. I should see your lips moving. Sitara, say and the word with is akhbar. Say akhbar.
Akbar,
So Sitara, what do you think akhbar means? Can you look at the picture and tell me?
newspaper,
Yeah, it is a newspaper. Now, what do we do with a newspaper, Sitara?
we read it to tell about the news.
Okay. Do you get a newspaper at your home? Does somebody at your home read newspaper?
My dad does.
Your dad does. So, what is the Hindi word for that? Say Pitaji,
Pitaji,
akhbar,
Akbar,
padhte hain. Okay, now everybody, whatever Sitara is repeating, you all have to keep on saying it. I should see your lips moving. So, Sitara, say it again. Pitaji,
Pitaji,
akhbar,
Akbar,
padhte hain.
पढ़ते हैं,
Sitara,
पढ़ते हैं.
what do you like to read? Do you like to read a newspaper or do you read some other kind of stuff? Books?
I read books.
Which book do you like to read?
The Wimpy Kid.
Okay. Comic books?
Yeah, Wimpy Kid.
Windy Cake. Okay. So say Sitara ko
सारा को
के की
Wimpy Kid.
Wimpy Kid,
किताब
किताब,
Kitab.
किताब
पढ़ना
पढ़ना
अच्छा लगता है.
अच्छा लगता है.
अच्छा
So
लगता
now
है.
we have to read the sentence. Okay. So Sitara, let's read this sentence together. Say मैं अखबार
मैं अखबार
पढ़ता हूँ.
पढ़ता हूँ.
What does this mean? Can you read the meaning from the screen?
I read the newspaper.
I read the newspaper. Now it says, who is reading the newspaper? A boy. How do we know that? So whenever the Hindi word for reading is padhta, whenever it ends padhta, it ends with an A or A sound, it is a boy. If a girl was reading it, we would say padhti. So Sitara, if you were reading a newspaper, we would say, Sitara, tell with me, मैं अखबार पढ़ती हूँ. पढ़ती हूँ. Good job, Sitara. Sitara, you go on mute. Arjun, come off mute and ask me a question.
It says for boy. This could also be for a man.
Well, man and boy, we say the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, or you can say a man is a big boy.
That is
Right?
true.
Yeah, so man is a big boy. Okay, so let me have Mitti who is going to read the next sentence with me. Mitti, can you come off mute? Mitti, so say
Yes.
achar.
Achar.
And Mitti, what do you think is achar? Can you look at the picture and tell me what is achar?
Food.
Pickle.
Yeah, what kind of food? It's a pickle. It's a pickle. Who likes to eat pickle? Who likes to eat pickle? Mitti, do you eat pickle?
I only like to
Pickle?
eat my pickles when they're not spicy.
Okay, Arjun said something, but yeah, Arjun likes to eat pickle. Okay, so what does Mitti like to eat? What is your favorite food?
Pasta and Maggie.
Pasta and Maggie. So say, Mitti, repeat after me. Bolo, मुझे
मुझे
पास्ता और
पास्ता और
मैगी
मैगी
खाना
खाना
अच्छा लगता है.
अच्छा लगता है.
बोलो मुझे
Arjun, a very humble person.
हिंदी में बोलो मने मेरे को मुझे
Okay. Okay.
पनीर वाला चीज रवे चाहिए. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Mitti, read the sentence. मैं
मैं
अचार
अचार
खाती हूँ.
खाती हूँ.
Okay. And what does this mean? Let's read it. Say, I eat.
I eat pickle.
Yeah, I eat pickle. And this time, who is speaking? It's a girl speaking. Now, how do we know it's a girl speaking? Arjun knows that. How do we know it's a girl speaking in this sentence, Arjun?
If it ends in E, that means it's a girl. If it ends in R,
Yeah.
that means it's a boy.
Yeah, very good, Arjun. So, because it says khati, if it was a boy, it will say khata. So, if Arjun was saying this sentence, how would Arjun say? Arjun, repeat with me. मैं अचार
मैं अचार
खाता हूँ.
खाता हूँ.
Very good. Okay. So that was how this next sentence. I will have Siana do it with me. So Mitti and Arjun, everybody else go on mute. Siana, you're going to read with me. Siana, say say almari.
Almari.
And almari is a closet or a wardrobe. In which, what do you keep in a wardrobe, Siana?
What?
Keep your clothes. But the clothes is kapde. So to keep the kapde in the almari, what do we have to do? Siana, let's read the sentence. Say, मैं almari खोलती हूँ. Okay, and what does that mean? I open.
Walk to make your number. You have to walk.
Yes, I open. Can I say I open? I open the closet.
I open the closet.
मैं अलमारी खोलती हूँ. से मैं अलमारी
मैं अलमारी
खोलती हूँ.
खोलती हूँ.
So very good. So Sitara, if you are opening a door, how do you say that? So almari, if you open the door, how do you say that? Say मैं door
door
खोलती हूँ.
बोलती हूँ.
Yeah, so the Hindi word for door is say darwaza. Say मैं दरवाजा
Repeat, my darwaza.
मैं दरवाजा
खोलती हूँ.
खोलती हूँ.
Arjun, if you are opening the door, how would you say that?
मैं अलमारी खोल रहा हूँ.
मैं अलमारी खोलता हूँ, right? खोलता हूँ, because you won't say खोलती हूँ because Arjun is a boy. He will say खोलता. Girls will say खोलती. Got it? Okay. So that is all we'll do it for today. So right now, what we are going to do is I want to speak to your parents. So if your parents are around you, tell them to come in, because now we have finished the class. We are just going to talk to parents now. Smriti, is your mom there? Diana, is your mom here? Okay. So what I wanted to do, parents are here. So what I wanted to do you and tell you how in a few minutes what we just did. So the class is always 45 minutes long, and we divide it into two parts. First half is conversation, and the second half is sort of Hindi reading and writing. Okay, but this is a lower level class, so really I'm not, the focus is more on conversation than reading writing. Okay, and I'll go through the different levels to tell you a little more. So what we really did today was the kids saw a cartoon about a little mouse. Okay, the Hindi version of Kitty Dickory Dock, sort of, and then we went through the poem, and we went through the slides, and we understood how it is. So at every point, what I'm trying to do is I'm basically trying the kids to repeat the Hindi sentences, the words, so that eventually they learn to speak the correct sounds. So ta and ta, da and da. So, but at level 1 and level 2, this is a mixture of the class level 1 and level 2. I'll tell you in a minute what's the difference between level 1 and level 2. But basically, they are all I'm trying to do is the goal is to make them learn the sounds. So we went through these slides, and then after that what we did was we went through the Hindi alphabet. As you all saw, we went through the entire alphabet. Okay, and then we started learning words based on each letter. So we did se akhbar, and then we did a sentence on that. And as we did this, we also did some conversation. Okay, for example, we said मैं अखबार पढ़ता हूँ, and मैं अखबार पढ़ती हूँ, and Sitara said मैं comic book पढ़ती हूँ. So we made some additional sentences which are really not there. So that it is. So this is, we just did one letter. So my normal idea is that I'll do 25 minutes of a poem or a conversation, and then I will do 1 or 2 letters, and we'll do 3 sentences on this. Today we just did 3 sentences. And like this, if you see, I have the entire Hindi alphabet, and I have sentences built on this. Okay. So we try to do this in each class, and the students get all these slides in form of a book. So generally, once we do the slides, the homework is the child will then read from the book. Obviously they can't read Hindi, but what they can read is this. They can use reading this. So they will read it, record whatever they are reading on the smartphone, and send me the recording as homework. Okay, so that is sort of the homework every week. The other thing which level 1 kids do, so let me bring up the presentation here quickly. Well, I don't have the level 1 kids also do tracing of letters, but again, we don't focus too much. So let me start by saying a little bit about myself. I have been teaching Hindi here in Dallas-Fort Worth for the last 17 years. In these 17 years, I have put together 7 Hindi workbooks, which are divided into 5 different levels. Okay. So these are the 5 levels. Level 1 and level 2. This class, I sort of put some elements from level 1 and level 2. Basically level 1. Both of them are beginning levels depending upon the age of the child. So your children, other than Veer, I think, who is very young, everybody else can actually join directly at level 2. And I'll show you all in a minute what is level 2. But level 1 and level 2, we also, some of you all might be also interested in, if a child is maybe 7 turning 8, he could also join level 3. So these are different levels. What happens at each level? level 1, this was just a level 1 class which you saw. We did a poem, recitation, alphabet and all that, and then we did a word and a sentence. Again, you see the book which I talked about. At level 2, we do the same thing, but what happens in this time, when we read a sentence, we also trace out the entire word, and then we write each word. So for example, the kids will copy "मैं" from here, put it here, and then they will write the meaning "I" from here. So this is how the book looks, and then they will, whatever you see in black here, they will actually handwrite it. That is level 2. And what I think is, since these all kids are around seven-ish, so they can directly join at level 2. They don't need to do level 1. Level 1 kids also do tracing. This is the tracing which level 1 kids do. Level 2 kids do handwriting. So I teach them how to build a letter. For example, this is the first stroke, second stroke, third stroke, and this is how they build the letter. Okay, so that is level 2. And then they do a quiz. Here are the Hindi letters in the English equivalents. So they will go and write the English equivalents, and then they will do reverse. The English equivalents are written, they will write the Hindi letters. Okay, so this is all level 2 stuff. In the conversations, I have 30 chapters planned for them. So we do some poems, we do parts of body, we do pronouns, and then we do basic conjugation. For example, मैं, हूँ, तू, है. How the है keeps on changing to हूँ, है, हैं, and so on. So they do all that. That is level 1 and level 2. Some of you all might want your kids to join directly at level 3, which might be possible for kids who already speak Hindi at home. Level 3, what we do is we take all the letters. The basic problem with learning Hindi is the kids always complain English has only 26 letters, Hindi has got 52 letters. Then you add the matras, so those 52 gets multiplied by 12, and we are looking at 78 characters. So what I've done is, instead I have numbered the Hindi alphabet. If you see, we have numbered it. And then level 3 books, what they would have is, they would have a word and they would have these numbers written. So for example, they are going to read this word Karl. What they have to do is, they have to come to this cheat sheet. Oh, on line number 3, we have K, and they will take K from here and they will put it as an answer. So they will figure out how to write Karl. This is the classwork book, and in the homework book, the English word, the meaning is written, they have to write the Hindi word for it. So this is level 3 work, which very few of this class could do it if the parents want them to go. So that is level 3. Level 3 is also Hindi 2-letter word reading. So this one, if you see, is A matra, then we go to E matra, and we go through all 12 matras. Again, I have 42 chapters in these 2 books, which are level 3 books. And then we have level 4, where we actually do sentences and reading. By that time, kids have learned to read Hindi, so they do sentences, and we get into tenses, present tense, past tense, future tense, and all those. And then we have a level 5, where we actually go into more of literature, and I use a correspondence course from Delhi government, which is open to kids who are about 10. Okay, so that is the levels. This is a comparison of the levels. I'll give you all a minute to look at this, which shows you what level, what they learn. And I could send you all this, the entire later. If you have a question, please feel free to stop me and interrupt.
Yeah, I have a question. This is Veer's mom.
Yes, ma'am.
So Veer currently is 3.5. Do you think that is the right age? Because you said that in level 1 they have to read in English. He does not know reading yet because he's just 3.5. So what do you recommend for him for his age?
He can start at level 1 because Veer is what, 3.5, 4 years old?
Yes, he is.
3.5. He just turned 3.5.
Yeah. So he can start at level 1. There is no writing. It's only speaking Hindi. He can
Okay.
only do that.
But you said in level 1 they have to read also in English. But he doesn't.
No,
No.
no, he doesn't need to read after me.
Okay.
Perfect. I thought I heard that they have to read in
No.
English. So,
No.
okay.
So what he does is, show you the slide. I'll show you the slide, and he will start after. And
Yeah.
also a parent.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have to read and write at level 1. Level
So
2,
do you have set timings of when you take these classes, like level 1, level 2, or how does it?
Yeah. I'll come to that in a minute.
Okay, perfect.
Let's talk about what happens after level 5. There are some school districts give you credit when you appear for an examination conducted by these two bodies, APL and Avant assessment. They do a exam at middle school or high school level. So once a child completes all 5 levels with me, we could start preparing for these exams, which could give them the school credit. Okay. So we talked about the books. The books, each level has 3 books. The books are $35 each. So if they start the class, instead of paying $105 and $10 in shipping, you get a discount of $15 and you pay only $100 for the books. Or you can come by and pick up the books on your own. Class timings. First of all, there are 3 kinds of classes which I do. There's a class for the young students which I demoed today. There's only a Hindi speaking class where actually they don't see the Hindi written at all. They only see Hindi written is using English letters. So some parents don't want their kids to learn Hindi reading and writing. They only want them to learn speaking. So that option is there. The entire book doesn't have any Hindi Devanagari written. And then there is a Hindi reading and writing class which I showed you, level 3. Okay, all classes are 45 minutes. Tuition for the class is $80 a month plus $100 for books. Books last for 1 year. There's an $80 registration fee when you join the class. Currently, I intend to start a batch every Monday between 6 and 6:45 p.m. If this time doesn't work for you, I might think about starting a batch on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Depending upon how many people are interested, we could look into the timings. Okay, I'm also opening to starting a batch either Saturday or Sunday mornings at 11. So I'm sort of flexible with the timings. Once I know how many people are interested, we could figure out a time which works for everybody. Finally, as I said, the tuition is $80 a month. If you sign up for the entire summer, the classes start in June, July, August. Instead of paying $240 for 3 months, if you prepay, you get a $15 or $5 discount per class. You pay $225. You also get discount for the books. So if you sign up by May 21st, which is this Sunday, you save $110. So that is a quick cap of all that I have to offer. I'll open up for questions now.
Will you be sending this out to us? Maybe email to us?
Yeah, I'll send both the recording of the class and the power. Okay. Any questions about the pattern, the class?
Will you be taking any test after each level completion?
Actually, in between the levels, I will do some tests. Yes.
Okay.
But the tests actually start at level 3. See, level 1 and 2, the kids are just recitation. So I don't want to burden them. What I want them to do is just read at home, do a recording on the phone and send it the recording. Just reading itself becomes a test, in a way. But at level 3, where they actually get into more detailed work, I'll be doing tests.
And the school credit will be applicable only when the kid participates for both reading and writing, like full-fledged Hindi learning, right?
Yeah, they finish all 5 levels, but the credit is given by the school. So the schools, every school district has a different set of rules. Okay, so they have to pass an exam, and it's all up to a school whether the school will accept or not.
Okay.
Okay, what other questions can I answer? If you have questions, we could stay back and I will answer. If you don't have questions, feel free to drop off, and I'll be sending the material out.
These classes will be online, right? Or physical?
Yeah. So we could do online on Zoom. Okay. Do it in. I do the class Plano at 1. If somebody wants to come in first,
Where is the location in Plano?
121 and Custer Road.
Oh, 121 in Custer. Can we get like the exact address?
Sorry, say that again. Your voice is not clear, ma'am.
If you can share the Plano address, that is what she asked.
Physical address where 121 and Custer, so we come to know. I mean, I'd prefer like in-person classes better because that gives more focus.
I will text you the addresses, but I'm sorry, Veer's mom,